So you clicked on this video because you want to know whether you should summon on the new tag Goku and Vegeta that fuses into VEGITO. So probably before we start out, I want to make sure that I simplify things to you, break down the kit, and give you what this unit can do. But I want to say something before starting. If you really like this unit and VEGITO is your favorite unit, SV, a lot of people really like SV. If he's your favorite unit, just go out and summon. But if you really wanna see if the unit is worth it in PvP or not, watch this video, watch showcases, wait for me, for other content creators to do showcases so you can see what this unit can do in PvP. So without talking too much, let's get into the video. Alright, so here we have the kit. We are going to be going through the most, or as you can see we have the kit here. We're going to be going through the most important things in the kit. I'm not going to read it line by line. So we're going to be going through the most important things, showing them to you, and then we are going to say if you should summon or not. So let's go. So starting off, I want to say that this unit can be a really dangerous unit to use in this meta, especially because Ultra Gohan running around, because Ultra Gohan is green and these guys are blue, as you can see. Vegeta is blue, Goku is blue as well, and VEGITO when you fuse is blue, so the unit overall is blue. But I think they're gonna be really good. So we're gonna see the kit. They hold the tag Saiyans, Vegeta Clan, Sun Family, and Fusion Warriors. These are the most important tags, so they fit on a lot of teams, and they can fit on Majin Buu Saga as well. So yeah, keep that in mind. For their Z ability, with their Z ability too that we're gonna get, of course, if you get a copy, you get the Z ability too. I'm sorry. You get the Z ability too, which buffs 26% to attack Fusion Warriors, Saiyans, and Majin Buu Saga based strike attack and blast defense. So that's good. But if you get them to 14 stars, that's a really good thing. You can get 10% max base health. So you get HP to Majin Buu Saga, which is really, really good if you get them to 14 stars. Of course, on their strike card, they have Blast Armor, Vegeta has armor, and Goku has armor. Blast Armor. Vegeta has Blast Armor. Goku has Blast Armor. All of them has Blast Armor. VEGITO as well has Blast Armor. That's really good, so you can use the long range, mid range gameplay with the Blast Armor. Their blue card actually is really, really decent. They get 30% to blue card damage. They get 2 cards if you have 3 or fewer cards, so you draw cards. And if the blue card hits and you damage the opponent, you get he gets locked in for 3 timer counts, which is really, really good. Their green card is actually really, really valuable as well. They get key. They get the switch gauge to 100%, so you can tag switch a lot. You need to tag switch a lot in this unit, so you can fuse. And you get 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts, reduce key, and destroy Dragon Ball. That's really, really good. Actually, I want to mention this as well. When switching, you get health, key, and you get cover and all for 5 timer counts, but it only activates twice. And you get I'm sorry. And you seal enemies blue cards, ultimates, and awakened arts for 5 timer counts. This is when you tag switch. Their unique ability gives them 100% to damage inflicted when battle starts, and they reduce damage received by 70% when battle starts. All of those, when battle starts, they get this. They get 100% damage inflicted, 70% to damage reduction, 1 level of card draw speed, and they nullify attribute downgrades for 60 timer count. That's really good. You can't debuff this guy, which is good. So when this unit enters the battlefield or tag switches, you get key, you get 20% to switch gauge, you get 80% damage inflicted, you get a card if you have 3 or fewer cards, and you get 30% to strike and blast arts damage, which is really, really good. And I want to mention another thing, that they charge the synchro gauge, which is the fuse gauge, to fuse into VEGITO if there's a defeated battle member. So if someone dies in your team, this unit is going to charge their synchro gauge by 100% and be able to fuse into VEGITO, as well as the ability to shorten ally sub counts by 5 when activating an ultimate when they activate an ultimate, awakened, or rise and rush. Ultimate arts, awakened arts, or rise and rush. You can reduce your ally sub counts by 5, which is really helpful. So you can have another unit like a revival or comeback stuff to take the rush. They can charge their switch gauge by tag switching. So every time you tag switch with this unit, when you go from Goku to Vegeta or from Vegeta to Goku, you're gonna be filling up the synchro gauge gradually, and then when it goes to 100%, you can fuse into VEGITO, Super VEGITO, and be with 100% health. As well as Vegeta has a blast cover change that is compatible with a blue card, which is really, really good. When you fill up their unique gauge, you actually get I don't know how their unique gauge looks like, but we're gonna, I think it's like the Goku and Bardock unique gauge. When you tag switch a lot, it fills up. You get 50% to synchro gauge, and you reduce the allies sub counts by 5. And every time they get hit with an enemy art attack, they charge on switch gauge by 10%, which is really helpful. So that is pretty much it for both Goku and Vegeta, because I think that they have the same kit, the same unique abilities. The difference between them, just to keep that in mind, that Vegeta has a blast cover and Goku has a strike cover. So you need to know what kind of cover change you can use depending on the character you are with. So let's go to the Super VEGITO kit. Super VEGITO is also blue, but he holds the Saiyans, Som family. He holds the Som family tag, actually, Fusion Warriors, all that good stuff. Vegeta clan as well. And he has the same Z ability. Let's see, he has blast armor, as I said. His blue card is actually different. It draws 2 new cards. It nullifies endurance because he has a blue card LF. It deals some slice damage. That is really, really good. And on hit, you shorten ally sub counts by 3, and you inflict the ally sub count, all enemies with 3 substitution count up. And of course, it has blast armor. The green card is gonna give him 40 ki, some damage inflicted, and he can seal enemies, ultimate, special, move, and awakened arts for 5 timer counts. And his green card is actually unique. When it's a charging forward green card, so you go to the enemy. This green card actually gives him cover null for 10 timer counts, gives him a strike card, and you can combo with every single arts. So that is really, really good, and it has blast armor when charging forward. His main ability gives him a blue card, ki, health, and it gives him a Dragon Ball, and it cancels own attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. When he fuses, he gets a card, ki, he gets 30% to damage inflicted, and he gets a Dragon Ball. As well as when he enters the battlefield, he gets a card if you have 3 or fewer cards, so he gets a card. He gets a card, just get it, but like he gets a card. He gets 20 ki, which is valuable, And if the enemy switches when the Vegito is on the battlefield, you get card draw speed, type neutrality for 3 timer counts, which is really valuable. And you seal their blue card, ultimates, and awakened arts for 5 timer counts. And every time he draws a card, that's really, really good. Every time he draws a card, he actually gets 10% to vanishing gauge. That is similar to the Namek Goku, the blue Namek Goku ability when he combos a lot and he gets his vanish back gradually, which is really, really good. And of course, he has the reduction, to the substitution counts, so he shortens ally sub counts by 5 when an enemy activates an ultimate, awakened, and rise and rush. And we want to mention another thing, that he nullifies endurance on rise and rush, which is really, really valuable. And this is the new ability of Vegito. He actually can counter the enemy guessing your rise and rush. So imagine you activate a rise and rush, you attack him, and then you pick strike, he picks strike, he guesses you. Now with Vegito, he can't guess you, the rush is gonna go through regardless. So that's really, really useful, especially the fact that he nullifies endurance on rush. And he has a strike cover change in here, as we can see. and it's comboable with a blue card. And when he fuses, and this Vegito, when he fuses with full gauge, or he gets his gauge while he's fused already, he gets 20% damage inflicted permanent, and he gets like 10% to ultimate damage reduction, because all of these impact explode things are ultimate damage things. It's permanent as well, and he gets type neutral for sustained damage. It's permanent type neutrality, and it cannot be cancelled for damage sustained, which is really valuable against someone like Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. And he has anti-revive on his kit. Are you serious right now? This guy's broken. He has anti-revive on his kit. When he kills someone with a revival, he gets 50% to damage inflicted. When he kills someone's revive, someone that has a revive, when he kills his first life, he gets 50% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, and he gets 2 Dragon Balls. That is insane. So, alright, after we broke down the kit, you want to know whether you should summon on this unit or not? And my answer is yes, you should summon on this unit, especially if you're like Fusion, Sun Family, or Saiyan's main. But it's anniversary, bro, it's part 1, it's so hype. Super Vegito, of course, everyone is hyped. Super Vegito, everyone is hyped. This is what we've been saving for, so if you want to summon, just go ahead. But if you want to watch showcases and make sure like to make your decision way stronger, and I don't have the word, but you understood me. I hope you understood me. But if you want to watch showcases and summon, do it. But if you just want to summon straight away first second, it's worth it. Summon for this guy. This is the anniversary. This is what we've been saving for, so it's so worth it to summon for someone like hype like Super Vegito, and he's really good, as we saw from the kit. So if you want to know that, am I gonna be summoning or not? Yes, I am. I'm gonna be doing summons first second. I'm gonna be doing a video. It's currently 5 a.m. I'm gonna be doing a video at 7 a.m. I'm talking about my time at 7 a.m. when the new units release. So be sure to watch the summons video. So we are going to end the video off here. Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.